Hello there people, this is Bruce or nintenbruce here, and we are back again on Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's Decade Duels Plus to defeat another opponent. And this time we're up against Tegan, and I apologise in advance for the random cut-off in the video. You'll soon see it anyway, but it'll all make sense. So, Tegan, she is a Genex deck type, I guess you could say, so slash machine slash monarch. Unfortunately for her, she hasn't been given all the Genex synchro monsters which are needed to have a really decent Genex deck, so a lot of the cards are actually quite poor in there. Lucky for you, but still there's things to watch out for, like the monarchs and her trying to take your monsters, and that's the main basis of this particular type of deck. So I'll say you can really use any type of deck against her, just as long as you've got some decent counters essentially. So monster wise, as I've mentioned with the monarchs, she's got Caius the Shadow Monarch you've got to watch out for, and Raiza the Wind Monarch. I forgot the full name, but you guys get the gist. And she's going to constantly have cards to either special summon out, or again to be taking your monsters with, so whether that be via brain control, creature swap, special summoning out Tragoedia, and you know, there's quite a few things she can do. Other than that though, apart from her aggressive tactics, she can't really defend herself that well. I mentioned yes, she does have Tragoedia to special summon out if she takes battle damage, but trap wise she only runs 2, so she's only got a Mirror Force and a Torrential Tribute. And other than that, if you can finish her off in your turn with one big hit, or just take her down quite a few pegs, then brilliant. Now other than that, her deck type, she does rely on synchro summoning, as Genex decks are supposed to do, but she'll be doing more of them, some of the more common synchro summons. So she's got Catastor, you've got to watch out for one of those, a Black Rose. Genex types, she can possibly summon out Locomotion R-Genex, although it doesn't happen very often at all, and that when it's special summoned, she could just take your highest level monster, so that's another monster taking thing there. Or the actual point of the deck, she's got one Windmill Genex which has to have a Genex Controller as the tuner, and that's what Genex Spare is for as well. So she's got 5 cards which can class as Genex Controller, but the one synchro monster that can go with it, which is pretty terrible. But if she gets that Windmill Genex out, you've got to watch out if you're a person who relies on setting a lot of cards, because that Windmill Genex will gain extra attack for each set spell or trap card, and then she can destroy one as well, just like that. So fantastic. Other than that, she's got the usual stuff like Fissure, Giant Trunade, Heavy Storm. You do have to watch out for the limiter removal, but again, not all of her monsters are machine type. Other than that, in terms of a boost of attack, you've also got to watch out for Genex Turbine, which, just for that being on the field, it can boost up all the other Genex monsters by 400 attack, which is very beefy considering even a normal Genex Controller goes up to 1700, or the other things to watch out for are Genex Blastfan and even Genex Turbine itself, that's 1800 and 2000 attacks on those, and even Genex Searcher. So it's all the attack boosting things you've got to watch out for, on top of the Monarch stuff. So again, any deck can be used against it, and you can have an easy time just as long as you know what to watch out for in her deck in terms of countering her, her taking monsters things, i.e. the creature swaps, and again the brain control. So I've mentioned a lot about her taking control of your monsters, and that's what it's all about with this deck, taking control and trying to synchro summon out as soon as possible. So as long as you can counter that lot, whether it be to stop her special summoning, or Solemn Judgment, Bottomless Trap Holes. Again, don't run Royal Decree. I've said that quite a lot through most of these updated characters, but they really don't have any traps, so don't worry about Royal Decree. So yeah, there we have it in a nutshell. So, as always, pop your comments in the section below. Again, I apologise for the slight cut-off which you've seen by now in this video, but you get the whole point where I destroyed the back row and then just used Return from a Different Dimension to special summon out everything. So yeah, again, fairly easy time if you know what you're doing. And yeah, until next time, you guys take care, and I will see you again soon.